DNS is an underpinning of how the World Wide Web works, and increasingly more and more of our life exists online. And for good or bad, criminals are certainly aware of that. I'll give you an example. Ransomware. In ransomware situations, we are sometimes lucky enough to be alerted to a victim who is about to be impacted by a ransomware deployment. We might have a window of 24 hours, 48 hours, where we have just a brief amount of time now to notify that victim. Hey, you're about to be hit by this ransomware, and it might be game over for you as an ongoing entity. We look at public DNS records, WHOIS records, as a critical resource for our investigative mission. If we're able to use something like the WHOIS system to convert that IP address into an actual conversation, it could be a phone call, it could be a face-to-face meeting, we might be able to help them prevent that very bad day from happening. It's relevant not just to identifying the bad guy and seeing that they get their day in court, but it's relevant to preventing harm. The WHOIS system is increasingly redacted in recent years, and there are reasons for that, not least of which has been privacy law such as GDPR or equivalent laws in other jurisdictions. And without commenting on any sort of values over privacy versus security, we can see that it has had impact, and that the availability of identifying who owns what domain, it's been impacted. In order to solve these issues, it has to be a conversation. The research that's being conducted in the WHOIS space is of benefit to us. We collaborate in cyber matters, in cyber investigations. We collaborate extensively with the private sector, and we have to, because it's the private sector that actually operates, that designed, that runs the internet. These conversations, I think, are integral to meeting our mission, and conversations really go a long way towards informing our position as investigators, as public safety officials, to help us understand what it is perhaps that we could be doing better, what it is that our position is helpful for, if we need to actually stand up and say what we're seeing, to what benefit that could have in informing others that might need to know that as well.